Once upon a time, deep in the warm southern woods, there lived a cheerful little rabbit named Br'er Rabbit. He wasn't big or strong like the other animals, but he was clever, quick, and full of ideas. Br'er Rabbit loved hopping through the forest, whistling tunes, and thinking up new tricks to stay one step ahead of trouble. Now, not everyone liked that, especially Br'er Fox, who always grumbled that Rabbit thinks he's smarter than everyone. "One day I'll catch him." Br'er Bear nodded with a growl. "Yes, let's see him laugh then." So, one hot summer day, Br'er Fox came up with a plan. He dug a deep hole in the path and covered it with sticks and leaves. Then he said to Br'er Bear, "When Br'er Rabbit comes hopping by, he'll fall right in." The two hid behind a bush and waited. Before long, Br'er Rabbit came hopping down the path, humming a happy song. He didn't notice the hole and, whoops, down he went. Br'er Fox and Br'er Bear jumped out, laughing. "Ha ha, we got you this time, Br'er Rabbit." Br'er Rabbit looked up at them and blinked. "Well now," he said softly, "seems you caught me fair and square. What do you plan to do with me?" Br'er Fox grinned. "Maybe I'll make rabbit stews." Br'er Bear licked his lips. "Or maybe a nice rabbit sandwich." Br'er Rabbit's eyes grew wide, but only for a second. Then he smiled politely and said, "Oh, you can do whatever you like with me, Br'er Fox, but please, please don't throw me into that briar patch over yonder." Br'er Fox stopped. "What's so bad about the briar patch?" "Oh," said Br'er Rabbit, pretending to shiver, "it's full of sharp thorns. It would tear my fur and poke my tail. I couldn't bear it." Br'er Fox rubbed his chin. So you don't want to go into the briar patch?" "No, sir," said Br'er Rabbit. "Anything but that," Br'er Bear whispered. "He's scared of it, Fox. That's where we should throw him." Br'er Fox grinned wickedly. "That's right. We'll throw you in that briar patch right now." Br'er Rabbit put on his best scared face. "No, no, not that please, anything but whoosh." Before he could finish, Br'er Fox grabbed him by the ears and tossed him high into the air, right into the briar patch. There was a rustle, a tumble, and then silence. Br'er Fox and Br'er Bear waited. They waited some more. Then, suddenly, from deep inside the patch came a cheerful voice. "Thank you kindly, Br'er Fox. Thank you kindly, Br'er Bear." The two looked at each other, confused, and out hopped Br'er Rabbit, smiling, unharmed, and happy as ever. He landed right in front of them, his fur a little ruffled, but his eyes twinkling with mischief. Br'er Fox shouted, "What? How did you survive that, Br'er?" Rabbit chuckled. "Why, I was born and raised in the briar patch, my friends. That's my home sweet home." Br'er Bear blinked. "You mean you tricked us?" Br'er Rabbit gave a little bow. "Why, yes, I surely did. You see, you two have strengths, but I've got brains, and that's enough to keep me hopping free." And with a wink, he bounded off into the forest, singing as he went, "Brains over brawn. That's what I say, a clever mind will win the day." Br'er Fox and Br'er Bear just shook their heads. "Someday, that rabbit's gonna outsmart the whole world," grumbled Br'er Bear, and maybe he already had. Moral: it's not always the biggest or the strongest who win. Intelligence, creativity, and quick thinking can help you overcome any challenge, just like Br'er Rabbit.